Hi there, it's Tom the English Picker here. Just wanted to do this quick video to round up some things that I've purchased over the last week from charity shops and the car boot sale. I've got loads and loads of stuff from the car boot sale, but it's all in my car and it's staying in there because if you can hear noises in the background, I'm having some replastering work done, so I was hacking plaster off the other day and the guys are downstairs now doing it all, so if you hear noises and the radio, apologies, but I just thought I'd knock out this video and show you some stuff that I found. So there is more than this, but it's all in the car, and this is just some stuff I'm processing at the moment, and also some bits from charity shops. So I'll show you this. I picked this up. It's a Sony Walkman. It's quite nice because it's in its original packaging. This was £2. I've sold loads of these Sony Walkman cassette tapes before. Not huge money. I'm going to guess around £10–12, something like that. Quite often I find they go abroad. So that's that. Then I picked up a Casio calculator, paid 50p for it. It is an FX83MS. Not too bad one. I'm going to chuck it on now because come September time that'll probably sell. I haven't looked that particular model up, but they go anywhere between £5 and £10, so not too bad. Then I mentioned in the video with Nick, I picked up a load of these. Most of them in the car. I picked up 8 of them, and including the magazines that was with them. They're all James Bond die-cast cars. You bought the magazine and you got this free. I think that's how it worked. This is from the film For Your Eyes Only. That's 2CV. Guy got loads of them and he was packing up. And I said, and he got a deal on 3 for £10 or £4 each. And I said, what did you want for them all? And he came out with a with a price like that, which was a bit strange. And it was like 200 and something because he got flipping loads of them. And I was a bit like, I'm not sure. So I just picked out some ones which I thought might do well. Because I didn't want to. One, I hadn't got that kind of money with me, and two, I didn't want to go all in really. So I got a Moon Buggy, and then the classic Aston Martins, the real sort of key ones that are memorable in the film. So I've got a Citroen 2CV because I know there's a lot of guys who like that particular car, and some of them have got a bit of damage. You can see on this one it's slightly damaged just here, but still good. This is the Aston Martin DB5 from Goldfinger, real classic thing. So there's going to be guys out there who want this. They don't go for a ton of money. They go for between £8 and £10 delivered. So I'll price them high to start with and see what happens. So that's that. That was pretty cool. Then from a charity shop for 75p. I don't normally dabble in puzzles, but I do if they're sealed. But some people my sort of age, in their sort of 30s to mid 30s, will remember this. This guy here was Thai Food Teddy. It was a marketing campaign for Thai Food Tea. You can see at the top there it says Thai Food, and this is the bad guy here. And this is new and sealed from sort of like late 80s, early 90s. Not too sure price on this. Someone had got an open one that was asking £15, but hadn't no completed sales on it. So 75p, new and sealed. So I'll give that a go. There's no listing on Amazon for it, so I can't sell it there. And on the same vein, for £2, I picked up this. It's a Star Trek Jigsaw Puzzle. I don't normally, as I said, go on jigsaw puzzles because I've had bad experiences in the past. But the reason why I went for this one is it's a Ravensburg, which is a really sort of well-renowned puzzle manufacturer and good quality. So for £2, I haven't even looked it up. I just thought it's got the dual thing. It's Ravensburg burger and it's Star Trek, so it's going to be probably £15–20. So from £2, that was a great deal. And the guy got some open ones, and they were Ravensburger, but I was just like, oh, I've got too many board games and things like that. Now I mentioned in the video with Nick that I'd picked up some of these, and let's take the thing off. There we go. I'll peel that off later, but the guy had obviously been to auctions, and you can see there's an auction lot number there, but it's not coming off. Anyway, there we go. And I picked up 4 of these, I don't know how you say it, Binatone, all-terrain 750 Walkie Talkies used. One set's new but not in the box, and they've got the chargers and everything. These actually, surprisingly enough, go for more on eBay than Amazon. The used price on Amazon's a bit rubbish, and they are discontinued by the manufacturer as well, which kind of goes against it. So, but yeah, most of them are unboxed, but I paid, the guy wanted £5 each, and I picked them all up for 16 quid. I actually bought them in 2 lots, and I got myself in a bit of a pickle, because he sort of asked me why I wanted 2 sets, like 2 sets of 2, and I said, oh, it'd be good to be up the garden and stuff like that. But then when I realised, when I looked them up, when I'd walked further down, what they went for, I went back, and it was kind of like I'd already established a story, and then it was like, well, why do you want more? And then he didn't want to do a discount, because he said, oh, you know, you obviously know something that I don't. And I was like, come on, mate. Anyway, so I got these. They sell for about 25 quid, I think they do, something like that, so it's not too bad. You still recording? Yeah, we're still recording, sorry about that. Technical gremlins. You wouldn't expect it any other way with my videos. Picked up a nice tie for 50p from a charity shop of Pierre Cardin. Probably butchering that. It's like a purpley blue colour. Really nice, good quality silk tie. Surprisingly, they don't go for that much money. £5 or £6. Should be relative. I've got probably 40 to 60 ties to list, and I can't be bothered. The same sort of vein, I picked up some, these were from a charity shop. I paid £5.99 for them. They're a pair of sort of summer trousers, cream ones, and they're Ralph Lauren polo, sort of an older one. You've got the logo on the back there. They all seem genuine. Nice condition. They did have a pair of Hugo Bosses that were very similar to this for £2.99, but they got a stain just here, a small little stain, and I just thought, I can't be bothered to mess about with that. But these are in beautiful condition. I think they're 38, 32, so that will appeal to quite a few people. So I reckon about 20, 25 quid on them, if I can get them on soon because of the time of year. I picked up this for a charity shop for £5. It's made by 3M, and it's like a pannier sort of thing for a cyclist. Brand new with tags. Tags are underneath there. So yeah, probably 20 quid, something like that. That'll do well. And then some more bits from the boot here. And then a pair, I'll show you the unusual trainers now. Now these were in the charity shop next to a pair of Adidas Predators that they got £7.99 on, and they were a bit knackered, and I was like, oh god. And then I saw these, and I thought, they are weird. And they were priced at £4.99, but the weird thing is they've got a pair of Nike Blazers there, and they wanted 15 quid for them, £14.99, and they were knackered really. I just don't think they'd seen that these were Nike, and they're so unusual. You can see on the front there it says respect, but I believe they are called, there we are, Nike, is that going to focus? There we go, Nike Shocks, and they are the weirdest shoes ever. They're so bizarre, because here, these lines here, these are metal. Or they are here. They're like metal strapping. And here, some are softer than others, but it's got this weird sort of. It's all sort of. I don't know what they'd use for. And then these bizarre bits here, and you can see the clear bits there. I have absolutely no idea. So if anybody knows anything about these, please drop me a comment. They're a good size as well. I think they're size 10s or 9s. The 10s. And yeah, bizarre. So for £5, do a bit of research, but I've never ever seen anything like this. They look 90s, but I couldn't be certain. So yeah, bizarre, but I'm sure Joe will know what they are and exactly what they're worth. And then this was weird, the car boot sale. I was saying to Nick that the car boot sale was like the good old days. It was sort of like good prices, no competition, and then even at the end of the car boot sale there was still stuff which I thought, why is that still there? And I asked prices, and I was like, oh god, that's strange. And then I say, oh, has it been priced like that the whole time? And they say, oh yeah, we've had it out, yeah. So I don't know what was going on. It was nice weather, maybe there was a football game on or something, I don't know. But as I did in the live chat, I pointed out that I got these, and some people have said these actually go for more. I paid £10 each for these, and they actually go for about 20-25 quid. These Wi-Fi receivers, and I've tested them. They both work great, really good. The woman said she'd sold the Xboxes the week before, and she'd forgotten about these. And she'd got a hard drive as well, but she wanted £15 for it, and it was just a basic hard drive. So yeah, there was those, which was cool. Bit of a dud, I picked up this Professional Farmer 2014. It was 50p. I scanned it into Amazon. It goes for like 6-7 quid. I thought, oh, that's good. But then on the back here, you can see it says there, Steam requires internet connection and free Steam account to activate. So this is going to be a tough one. I'll probably put it on eBay and put, you've got to have a Steam account for this to work. I might just put it in the car boot pile because I can't be bothered to mess with it, because I have received neutral feedback on Amazon before for selling a PC game that was open and that required a Steam account. So because people don't realise, a lot of the time they think, oh, I'll just buy it as a gift, and that person hasn't got a Steam account. So be very careful with PC games, especially modern ones, because sometimes they won't work or you'll need a Steam account. Bit of a dud. Picked up some comics. I've kind of got into comics really. I don't know if these are worth anything, but they were dead cheap. They were 20p each. H.P. Lovecraft's The Call of... I'm not even going to try and say that. This is almost like a graphic novel. It's a bit thicker. There's no listing on Amazon for it that I can see. I haven't looked at the loose comics yet, but I did look up this one because I thought it could be a graphic novel. There's another H.P. Lovecraft's one similar, so I might have to create a listing for that, or I might try it on eBay. Then there's just a couple more. Wormwood, Gentleman's Corpse. This looks sort of horror-ish. You've got loads, but I picked out some horror ones. Most of them were Image comics, which just aren't worth anything. And then this one just looked mad. Again, this one, I picked it out because it looked odd. Smiley's The Psychotic Button Wacky Wrestling Special. But you can see this guy looks like Captain America down there. So yeah, just a bit more unusual. So don't know. I'm still trying to learn on that and sort of work out. Then I picked this up for 50p. The Steroids Superman. This I'm actually going to give to a friend of mine. He goes down to the gym every day, and we're always winding him up saying he's on steroids. So I'm going to give this to him for a bit of a laugh. But actually, when I got home, I realised it says there, "Good luck, Mike," and it's signed by the author. Now there is a listing for this on Amazon, but it's a really crappy listing with no photo, no keywords, really rubbish, and the rank is like 4.5 million. So it would just never sell. So I'm going to give that away as a gift though, and he'll get a kick out of that. It's his birthday coming up at the end of August, so that's pretty cool. So, and he doesn't watch my videos, so that's good. Then I've got some cool Star Wars stuff, but then this was the stuff that I was really amazed about. I picked up these, and this was off. I got a Batman costume for £12 off someone, and then I picked all these up for, they're £1 each. Oops. I think they're £1 each. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I paid £6 for 7, so she wanted £1 each, and I knocked her down a bit. And you can see there, it's see if we can get that. Come on, folks. Well, you can see it's a mask, the mask, and it is dated 1994. So that's pretty cool. I haven't even looked these ones up yet. And then there's one more there, and this guy, the things come out. So that's pretty cool. So 2 mask figures. And then there was one. I asked if she got any more of these, but apparently they'd only had one. It's a Turtles one. It doesn't. The date's obscured on the foot, but I can see it says Paramount Pictures, so I'm assuming that's with the release of the come on, focus. Release of the film. But he's got his accessories there. I don't know if there was any other accessories with him, but there we go. Pretty cool, but really sort of detailed figure. And then the last ones were some really peculiar ones, and they're the ones that spotted first, and they're dated 1989. This was the guy I spotted first. They're all Beetlejuice ones by Kenner, and this guy's head, you know, pops up and spins round and stuff. So yeah, there's that one. I think they potentially got the most value. And then you got this guy, and his head spins round there. They look very much like the Ghostbuster figures. And then there's this one here. You can see he's got the holes going through him, so that's cool. And then the last one is this guy, and I can't remember how he goes, but he does do. There we go. It flips up, and then it kind of does that. So I don't know if this is the same or what. I really have no idea. So if anybody knows, please drop me a comment. And this one is dated again 1990. The Griffin Film Company, Kenner. So yeah, I thought for that sort of money, it was worth a go. But then the last two particularly, I'll show you these. These are very cool, and I'm very tempted to keep these. It's Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Marvel Super Special Magazine, and I paid 50p each for these, for all this, including the books at the end. So very cool. We've got one there, and then we've got, and they're in really bad condition. So definitely an eBay item if I was going to sell them. This one particularly is bad. And then we've got here the Empire Strikes Back, October number 150. But they've got water damage on them and all sorts on the back there. But still, I like seeing the adverts as well for stuff. This one is number 148. They haven't got masses of value. You can see this one's really chewed up, but just really cool for any Star Wars fans. So they're nice, but the particularly nice one are these ones, which is Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back Sketchbook, and it's printed in America, and it's got some really cool pictures in it of like concept art for the film and films and stuff. So yeah, and like Yoda there, and then potentially what Yoda would have looked like, one particular idea, and then just some gorgeous images in them. And then there's another one here which is this is actually misprinted. You can see it's on the kilter a little bit, but even still really dusty, dirty condition, but they've just got the most amazing drawings in. These are the ones I'm tempted to keep. I'm guessing these are going to be worth quite a bit of money. I'm going to guess about 10-15 quid each, but I might keep them, maybe, don't know. Might keep them, enjoy them for a bit, and then move them on at a later date. So that's it. That's it. Loads more. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up soon, and some rant videos. I've certainly got a lot of stuff to rant about, particularly about Amazon of late. To give you a brief insight, all of a sudden, one of the main rants is all of a sudden some of the products in my Amazon inventory they deem to be hazardous materials. There was some corkscrews, some automatic corkscrews that I bought in bulk. I got 10 of them there, and they deemed them to be hazmat because they contained a larger piece of metal, and that they potentially were hazardous. But because they were at the FBA warehouse, if they're deemed hazmat, then what happens is you're told they're hazmat, and then you're told that they've been destroyed at your expense. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't get them posted back to me because their shipping service does not cover hazardous materials. I've spent many a time on the phone about this, and that's it. Their ruling is final. They've deemed it to be hazardous material, even though it's just a corkscrew, and they've disposed of it. So luckily I hadn't got a huge amount of money into it, and they've charged me the nice privilege of, I think, about 25p each to destroy them, even though I'm sure they'll just resell them on themselves. And that in itself is why I say to people, be very careful with FBA, because they can just decide things like that, and then all of a sudden if potentially I had 1,000 units there, I'd be screwed. I'd be really screwed. So just a little inkling, but I'll do that in another video and talk about some of the other bits that have been, I might call it, things that have pissed me off this week. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.